Why a person die? Why a person die? What do you mean? Okay, a person has a lifetime, right? 100 years. This is what God has given. But I have not seen personally, any person living for 100 years. Somewhere in newspaper, somewhere I read that he lived for 100 years, or Don Bradman, and he lived for 99 years. He is famous because he could not, or he had 99 centuries in his life. He could not complete his 100, though he had so many 100. He is the number one batsman forever, but still he could not complete his personal century. Okay, that, and his average was also 99, I believe, in the cricket or something like that. So why a person die? That is the question that comes to everyone's mind. Why a person die? If person is dying prematurely, then certainly he is dying because of disease. No, 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 no. It is not guaranteed that person will die of the disease only. Person die of the accidents also. Person die in the war also, in battlefield also person die. There are many places where a person die, not necessarily the person die of the disease only. Now question is arising, why a person die? Why a person die? Okay, I have the answer. Person die because of the cancer disease. Someone would say, person die of the cancer disease. I have another answer. Actually, I was seeing one person was crossing the railway track, but he did not notice the train is coming, and then he was run by the train. Person die because of the train is running on a person. Someone is saying, I have personally seen person on the railway track dead. Okay, means very badly. So a person die because of the accident. Anyone, whatever someone has seen, someone would say. The question is arising: is there any common thing about person is dying? All the person death, if we see very closely, if I see very closely, can I find any similarity among the all the death? Are you talking about mathematics? Yeah, I'm talking about mathematics. At the end, we have talked about energy model, the architecture of human brain. What is the architecture of human brain? Okay, and how human brain receives energy, how human brain works. Okay, we have given in 17, 18 episode how human brain works, architecture of human brain. Then we talked about cancer, how a person catches cancer. Person catches cancer because cancer, every disease has a frequency. What do you mean? Every disease has a frequency. Every death has a frequency. How a person comes under the control of a train. How a person, he died. Actually, he was just crossing, and then all of a sudden train came. Or train was coming, but he understood that he can cross the railway track. But while he was crossing, when his leg was just behind, the train ran over him. Okay, is it not that cancer and death by the train or all are similar? If I talk about frequency model of the brain, what is frequency model of the train? Every death, either it is through AIDS, every disease. I'm saying if train is running over a person, then that is also a disease because end result is that person is dying. If person is dying of the AIDS virus, then person at the end he is dying. No, no, no. AIDS is very dangerous disease. You don't. And run by train is a luck. Certainly not. Both are same. End result is both are same. Both where person died. What you know about the person who run over by the train? His past history. Have you analyzed his history? How many people they die when they cross the railway track? Very less people they die when they cross the railway track. Very less. Sometimes we hear this. But that person died. No, no, you don't know. The person who was suffering from AIDS, he was suffering from AIDS for God's sake. We cannot take these names also. These are so dangerous. If someone is suffering from AIDS, you don't know his history. For 1 year, he was suffering from the AIDS. But this person so unlucky. Yesterday he was very happy. He was playing card with me, and we were very happy. But all of a sudden, see the misfortune that he came under train. Certainly not. He was also suffering from something for past 1 year. Then only he came under capture of train. If coming under capture of train is something that is by luck, then many people would have met the luck. Okay, daily hundreds or thousand people they cross the railway track. I'm not talking about illegally. In the where the passage legal passage are there, where there will be a bar and that will come out and then you pass or something like that. Okay, still some many people I have seen they try crossing that also. Okay, very few people die. Very few people. If many people die, then they will make bigger arrangement. Very few people die. Okay, means the person who died, it is not any death does not happen all of sudden. This is what I am saying. Any death never happens all of sudden. If person has died because the train ran over him, someone must investigate his past 1 year history. It is he passing through some social problem? Is he passing through some job problem? Is he passing through some other? He has some disease kind of thing? Otherwise, when everyone is hundreds of people are passing like this, why this person made the accident? Okay, something like that. Or it there will be an iron bar and when there will be siren and it will get closed. Okay, person did not follow it. He was in mid only when the iron bar closed or something like that, and he is standing. Okay, miss, this is not mere a luck. This is what I am saying. Death is not a luck. Any death is not a luck. What we could, if anyone would find any allopathic doctor, what we can do, cancer can come to anyone. Because cancer causes death. God has made life of a person such fragile that anyone will die. If I make an item, if I make a mobile, then mobile will go out anytime. This is how I will make the mobile. If I make a table like this, or if I make something, then any if I go to a barber and he make a haircut, then he will say that okay, it may go for 1 or 2 days only. It will start you will start feeling awkward in 1 or 2 days or 5 days only. He will make sure that at least 1 month, 2 month time period it will be all right. Anyone who works, he makes sure that for some duration it will go. If God kind of person made a human body, then anytime he can die. God is that weak that he will make a human that any moment he can die, any moment he can get cancer. Or a human body is the most reliable thing in the world. People say deposit money in the bank because bank is permanent. You will go away, but bank will remain, and then your descendant will get the money. Go for life insurance because who knows you will remain or not remain, but life insurance will remain, and your dependent will get the life insurance after you. Okay, so who made the life insurance plan? Human made the life insurance plan. Who made human? God. Who is powerful? God is powerful or human is powerful? Means life insurance department, that is or life insurance policy that is powerful or human body is powerful because it is made by God. So no death happens out of the flu. Okay, if I take the energy model, then person brain is carrying less energy. It should carry more energy. If I go with the frequency model that we have presented, why person catches cancer disease? Because cancer virus has more frequency than person. If cancer is catching here, then this cell has less frequency. It is oscillating at less frequency than cancer is oscillating, and cancer catches it. Okay, the train that is coming, it has more speed than human brain is at that moment, and train catches it. If train frequency is more, speed also can be transformed into frequency. Your speed can be higher only when you have frequency. What do you mean by frequency? Okay, understand frequency with the wheel of the train only. If it makes one round, that is considered that per second how many round it is making, that is the frequency. Okay, train is running at higher speed because wheel frequency is higher. This train is at higher frequency. If your brain is sampling at lesser frequency than train is coming, then it is chance that you will be run away by the train. Train will catch you. If your blood cell has lesser frequency than cancer, cancer will catch you. If your body or brain has lesser frequency than AIDS, then AIDS will catch you. Oh, I know how AIDS happen. Don't teach me, okay? I know how AIDS happen, okay? I never get involved in those kind of things. How I will catch AIDS? You will get involved. That is the catch. Okay, no, no, no. I have total control on me. You don't know. I cannot get involved in whatever things you are saying. I can never catch cancer because I know cancer happens because of those kind of things only. You will get caught. Because if that frequency, that activity's frequency is higher than you will get attracted knowingly, unknowingly, because that carry higher frequency than you. Okay, this is called frequency model. Today we will talk about why a person die, why a person die out of a train accident, why a person die out of the, but all leads to the same thing that is called energy model. But let's see why a person die. Okay, I am writing a program in Python. Python is considered as the most advanced language nowadays. Python. I am writing a program in Python. I have a variable. I have a variable. And variable is allocated a memory. I have a variable called x. I have a variable called x. And I have a variable called y. Y is attached to x. Okay. Now Python has autonomous memory cleaning algorithm. Okay, that I forgot the name of it. Okay, that is called garbage collection. It has own garbage collection algorithm that comes under operating system fundamental. So when y is connected to x, when garbage collector comes into the picture, it will see all the variable who is free. It is not attached to anyone. If x is dying, then y is not connected to anyone. Then it will free y also. Makes sense? Okay, what do you mean? This is called reference associative, referencing something. If any variable, if any data is referenced by a variable, I have a data and it is referenced by a variable, that variable will not go away, or this data will, till this data is around. Okay, or I can say in another way, till that variable is around, this data will be not collected by the garbage collection. Okay, this data, this area of the memory which has a data which is referenced by a variable, till variable is around, then this data will not go away. Okay, means if something is referenced by something, that will not go away. What do you mean reference? Okay, I have some other thing to show the reference. Okay, consider that this is a clip, and this clip is holding another clip. Till this clip is all around, this clip is not going away. But as soon as they are detached, now this clip is useless. No, it will fall. Understandable, right? There is a clip like this that is always sticking at this place, or it is going around. And this clip, it placed inside itself. It hooked inside this clip, and this is roaming around here and there. This clip is now moving like this. Somehow it got detached from this clip. This is not going around here. Now this has no reference now, and this will fall. Similar to Python, if any variable is not pointing, or any memory area, if any memory area is not referenced, what do you mean by memory area? I say x equal to 2. I say y equal to 2. I say z equal to 2. Then 2 is a memory area. It is referenced by a variable x. It is referenced by a variable y. It is very referenced by a variable z. I have a memory area in computer where it is written as 2, and 2 is referenced by a variable x, 2 is referenced by a variable y, 2 is referenced by a variable z. What do you mean? X equal to 2, y equal to 2, z equal to 2. All three are referencing the same memory. Consider I remove z, del z, remove z. Then 2 will go away? No, because x and y are still referencing 2. Del x, remove x. 2 will go away? No, because y is referencing it. Z remove, x remove. Del y, delete y. Now 2 will be garbage collected. Now there is no memory which has 2. It came in garbage collection. That memory region will be allocated to another. It will remain there till someone is referencing it. How a person die? How a person die? Okay, if train is running over a person, can you see that that person is a memory region whose reference is 0? A person is dying of the AIDS. A person is dying of the AIDS. Person is a memory region. I believe example I am saying it is crystal clear. There is a memory region in the computer, and memory region, any particular region I can assign data into it. Okay, a memory region is owned by a memory allocator. This is computer programming. There is a memory region. What is memory? I can actually I kept somewhere. I had a RAM. So there is a, I believe many people they would have seen a RAM. Okay, I had a RAM. I don't know it is where it went. Okay, I don't have right now. I kept it somewhere. Okay, now consider that in computer typically there is a memory region, and memory region. If I write x equal to 2 in particular it will consider this particular memory region as a free memory region. It can be used. Then it will allocate 2 in some memory region 2. Okay, understandable, right? So this is a memory region. This is a memory region. This is set of word. This is a memory region. If people do not understand it, they will understand better with other examples. This is a memory region in computer, and this is free region. If someone is writing program x equal to 2, then I allocate this region and I write it 2 and give it to x. Then someone is saying y equal to 2, then same reason I'll give it to y also. Someone is saying z equal to 2, then I will give this region to z also. Because this is typically comes under that this is a kind of non-changeable memory. Integer type is non-changeable. This is how Python is. Okay, now I say delete x. If I delete x, which is pointing to the memory this region, delete x. Okay, then if I try to traverse this memory region, this memory, the top memory region will be under free or it is occupied. It is occupied because y and z are pointing to it. It will not be freed. Then I said del y. Then still 2 will be there in the memory. 2 will be there. Now I say x, y, del x. I said del z. If I said del z, then this region will be freed. Now it is up to computer that what it fills this in region. It may fill it 0. Means this region become freed now. It can be reused. Till 2 is there, it will not be freed. Means till anyone is pointing to this memory will not be freed. If I consider any person as a data, if I consider any person as a data, and that person is referenced by someone, then person will not die. Okay, if person is passing the railway track, then he will be cautious. If person is a data and it is pointed by few pointers, means people are dependent upon him. X, Y, and Z variable are dependent upon this memory region, data region. Okay, till anyone is dependent upon this data region will be kept as it is. If everyone die or everyone leave it, it is not required that I need to say delete x, delete y, delete z. If they are pointing at 2, x equal to 10. Now 10x will start pointing into another region which has 10. Okay, y equal to 20. Y will start pointing into another region which has 20. And z equal to 30. Z will start pointing into another region called 30. Now 2 will be not pointed by any variable. 2 can be free. Okay, there are many things behind it. There is many philosophy behind it. How a person loses all its pointers. Okay, if a person is pointed by even a single person is dependent upon that person, person will survive. Or the person who is dependent upon the person, he is not, he is dying. If that person is dying, then this person as a data, this person, again, it is not used by anyone, not referenced by anyone. But if that person, someone is dependent upon this person, and that someone is living and he is hilarious and he is well and nice, then this person will never die. He will make crossing cautiously. He will never catch cancer disease. He will never catch AIDS disease. Nothing. Do you mean that anyone who catches AIDS disease, anyone who catches cancer disease, anyone who is catching corona and he is dying, anyone who is running over by the train, no one is dependent upon him. Certainly. Okay, this can be a misfortune for the person. Boss, I can tell you a family where a person died and he had these many children and he had a wife. Okay, he had a mother, he has a mother. All were dependent upon him and he died. So your statement is false. Go inside that person's family and sit there and do the analysis for months, not for days. Do the analysis for the month, and then you will come to a conclusion that no one was dependent upon him. That's why he died. God's creativity is not that simple that anyone could die anytime. Anyone would die anytime. You mean that then what is the solution? You work to an extent, then people would depend upon you. You work, you produce something to an extent that people will depend upon you. Then you will live for 100 years. Okay, that is the one scenario. Is it the fundamental of reference counting? Fundamental of reference counting is limited to a person life only? No. It is not limited to a person life. What do you mean? A country can catch a cancer. A country as a country, but country is not a human. Cancer catches to country, catches to a human. A country can catch a cancer if country is not producing anything. If no other country is dependent upon that country, then country may die. A society may die. Okay, a group can die. A family can die. Okay, it is not everything is big and small. It is not that human is different and society is different, and then at district level it is different, state level, country level different. All are similar. One thing, one is small and one is big. That's it. Means if you produce anything and make other country dependent upon you, what do you mean? You serve someone. That is a better word. If you keep mentality of producing and serving other, then people will be dependent upon you. Then you will never die. This is a big question. I won't answer that. You will never die, or country will never die, or a society will never die. But one thing is for sure, it will meet the natural maturity. That is the concept. I believe people can think more about it.